All right, your voice is being rock. Oh no, it's not. Shit, OBS. Let me mic auxiliary properties. This is so annoying. Fuck. Okay, you guys, how well can you hear my voice? I may have to. It may not even be picking up the blue snowball. Fuck. Ugh. Built-in mic, built-in input. Media source? Nope. Sorry for the vertigo, guys, that you're getting.
Didn't know it was that delayed.
All right, so we got DSC in the room too. I'm just gonna start drawing. I know the audio is not gonna be fantastic because. Can you guys hear DSC?
Can you hear me?
Why is it so late? Because I'm a fucking man and I got stuff to do. All right, brother. You want to come see me? You come to the Thunderdome right now. You suck my dick, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, good.
So late.
I'm a fucking man and I got stuff to do. All right, brother. You want to come see me? You come to the Thunderdome right now. You suck my dick. They can hear you. They can hear that audio on the. So you might want to just.
Okay, turn it down.
Yeah, just turn that down.
Put headphones on.
Careful, you know what I'm saying? There was something I wanted to get when I walked over here. Oh, my phone. Fuck. Let me post this on the Twitter and on the Snapchat. I'm gonna have to read the comments from your screen. You guys, sorry I'm late. Fuck it. Let's post it on the. Let's post it on the Twitter. On the Twitter. Goomp. If you guys want to do a plug room, go ahead and do that. I'm not going to be actively listening to it this time because the audio shit happening. Livedraw happening now. I can't talk. You guys know the link. Come on in the room. Sorry I'm late. Blah, blah. I love you. Livedraw happening. Watch there be one guy who's like, how do you join? How do you do it? Okay, do we, what are they saying in the room? In the club, in the cut, they saying 50 you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love Pac. They like me, I want them to love me like they love Pac. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. These headphones. When you sit like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Hey, homie, nothing changed. Who's down, G's up. I see Exhibit in the cup, man. Holding the trees up. problem.
No, they don't have any questions. There's nothing going on in the room.
No questions. These guys, they got nothing for us, huh? They like me. I want them to love me like they love Spock. Let's see if I can... Oh, cool. I can watch this on mobile. Very nice. I just want to see the comments. Live chat. Yes! We can hear him. Yeah. Yo, Dom and everybody else. How you doing, Moshe? Fun summer days. What's going on? Who is D-Respect? I have no idea.
D-Respect doesn't know who D-Respect is.
Do we have any requests? D-Respect is with me right now.
Well, fuck you, Jalen. I'm not asking you to subscribe.
Why should I subscribe? Don't.
Go away.
Why should I subscribe?
You figured somebody was gonna ask.
He's trolling. He's trolling so bad. Like he's just like it. If someone has to tell you why to subscribe to their channel, like this, don't. Don't.
What are your thoughts on the recent violence out in Sterling, Philando, Castile, Dallas shooting?
Violence? What are you talking about?
What are your thoughts on D-Respect's forehead?
Like, I understand what he's trying to do with that joke, but it's just like...
What are your thoughts on the violence? We've spoken about this before.
Go ahead. Give him something to chew on. What's going on, Damien?
I really don't want to. It's old. How about this? Fun summer days. Since you're such a witty comedian with your original material, what are your thoughts on the matter?
Just block him when he comments. Just kick him out. We're joking.
What are you drawing?
Some dude. I don't know, man. No clue. I was reading a comic book today. Maybe I should draw a character from that. I got a Dom Diggs to do tomorrow.
Listen to Q's last verse on that part remix of my thoughts. Well, that was enlightening, Jalen.
What's going on, mean mug? How you doing out there in the world? You know, Mod, I'm not really cooking up anything because none of you guys gave me suggestions. And you know, for once, I'm open. Go ahead, suggest something. I'll probably draw it if it's good. If you ask me to draw me sucking my own dick, I'm not going to draw that. You know, the last time I tried to suck my own dick, I was probably like 8 years old. Maybe 12. It never works. Try it.
Unless you're Marilyn Manson.
It's not true. Why would you do that?
Yeah, that was always a myth, right?
Yeah, why would... It's not even a good skill to have.
Well, I mean, it's
I can't find a woman. I can't find... You jerk yourself off, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you suck your own dick?
Well, that begs the question, would every man suck his own dick if he could?
That's not gay, right?
Yeah. Maybe a little.
That's not gay, it's my own dick. If it's gay to touch my own dick, then I'm gay, alright? If it's gay to touch my own dick, motherfucker.
Draw a Pokemon that's not that pink blob that you like. Oh.
If you talk shit about me or my Jigglypuff ever again, you want me to make a Pokemon? Let's draw a Bulbasaur.
I feel like the situation that we need to talk about things, all sides, and actually get things done. Due respect.
It's not gay, it's masturbation. Undertale episode 5 is coming probably not tonight because I've been very busy today doing things. Probably tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for asking. Thanks for watching that, man. You're a nice person. Bulba.
Is this my cat? What is this?
It's Bulbasaur. I don't know.
It's Bulbasaur? Look, my cat's posing for you.
Where is she? Oh, there you go. Let me draw Gray. She ain't doing shit.
Gray on acid.
Watch her move as soon as she knows that her eyes are on her. Stupid ass cat. She immediately starts licking herself and moving around. I played through Undertale once and really wasn't feeling it, but your playthrough really opened my eyes. Oh yeah.
Fun Summer Days. I wasn't really into Pokemon that much, but from my estimation, I think Coffin was a troll, wasn't he?
Coffin was
He was
not a
like
troll.
farting all the time.
He was not a troll. He was like
just an asshole.
Yeah, he's like a giant. Coffee. Wheezy.
You notice how Tom jumped on top of me? Did he was it a troll? He tried to fucking correct me immediately. Dork.
Who would win in a fight? It depends on like the realm.
I would.
It depends on if he has room to move around. Basically, we're talking ground game versus striking game. If he has room to like get arm's length or be any like if it's not a very tight closed space, I'm getting defeated based on me not being as.
I'm longer.
Do you know how because he's fucking gay
Yeah,
dog. He's gay dog. Running with you is like it's like torturous. It's like oh Jesus Christ.
It is tomorrow. It's gonna
Alright.
be temperature tomorrow.
Oh man. It's
Well, it says it's gonna rain, but.
Are you gonna run with me through tomorrow? Yeah, what's up, man? I want to know if we're gonna run. Cause last time we ran, you acting like a pussy. So
Julio got taken in by the feds last time he went on a run. Julio doesn't run for exercise. He runs to save his immigrant life. His illegal, dirty immigrant life. The life of Julio.
Okay, so you are drawing her. Okay.
Yeah. When Dom gets to the end of Undertale, I really do hope he gives it the time of day.
Guys, throw your questions up there. I'll look at it when I look at it, but Daddy's writing something, alright? So, once it's going down.
What are you writing?
You know what I'm writing.
About the...
You know what I'm writing.
Oh, right.
That's what I'm writing.
Your own death, suicide note. This is pretty fun, actually.
Since Dom is drawing my cat, I'd just like to say a few words on why I like cats. Yawn. The reason why I like cats is cats are feminine and they're masculine at the same time. You can take a male cat, you can take a female cat, and they are both feminine. They both exhibit the same mannerisms and everything, but they all have something in common. Is that they don't hesitate to kill anything that moves around them that's smaller than them. If a cat was the size of the chair that you're sitting on, it would kill both of us. She would kill both of us. Your dog would probably lick you. Your dog would... I don't know what a dog would do, but dogs aren't predators. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that that cats haven't been domesticated as long as dogs have. So they still have that instinct in them to, that what would you say is
primal animal
fight or flight.
Predatory.
Yeah, they have that, and I mean
dogs have it too. You take a hound out on a hunt, and I mean you can train them. You can train them to go out and.
She is boring. Yeah, my cat isn't interesting at all. She pretty much just... Oh, and she walks away. Okay, right as I said that. She resents me for it. Well, there you go. I really like to think that the best thing about cats is what most dog owners hate about cats. And I think what most dog owners hate about cats is cats don't give you anything. They don't give you any emotion. Well, some don't. They don't give you any emotion. They don't give you the amount of affection, or they're not as needy as dogs are. So dog owners don't like that. Dog owners like at the end of a long day, they like to be, you know. I'm staring at Dom as I'm saying this, and he just looks fucking bored as shit.
That's why I wrote bored on above gray.
You fuck.
I just yawned as soon as you.
Her tail is not that long. Come on.
This is I'm making
anatomy.
This is my world, all right.
She has the face of a dog. Is that what you're doing?
Look, I can't draw animals, dude. Chill out.
But anyway, So I really think that that's what they hate so much about cats, and that's what I love about them. I love the indifference of cats. I love that cats don't. They don't really need you except
we got Digsbot. We got
sustenance.
Digsbot in the house.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, they don't. They don't need you for anything except sustenance. That's all. That's all. You just feed them. That's it. That's all they need you for. And they're just roommates that don't pay rent.
You
Grey's Anatomy. Very nice, Upsweep. I like that. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, about to spit a freestyle up in here. Ha. Grey's Anatomy being drawn on the sketch cast. I was with your ex last night and I spanked the ass and that shit was fantastic. Little quack, I'm a drug addict. And I'm coming out of the closet. I'm robbing your bank accounts and taking your deposits. Cause niggas ain't fucking with me. I toss niggas around like mosh pits. You an imposter, bitch. Cause you trying to hide me.
Hey, yo, I toss niggas like I toss salads. And I put beans in that shit.
Okay.
That's about it. That's all I got. I toss salads every day. Because I don't play. You know what? Cowboy was really inspired by Mace. That's how, every time I hear Mace, that's what I think.
I can hear that.
It's like, man, you know, we just keep doing our thing, man. You know, it's not too far off from Mace. You got to give me credit for that. It's not. Mace was just. Hey man, I got girls on Tinder calling me up. Girls saying they want me to feel their butt. Girls telling me that I shouldn't call them a slut. Girls saying, do you know what's up? Girls saying that I have a big gut.
Cause I've been eating a lot.
That's about all I got. I can rhyme about like three, 4 words, and then I choke every time. Yo, when Daylight, not Daylight, Disaster's supposed to be doing a big battle this weekend.
Is he?
You don't like Disaster.
Oh no, I just over the past few months I just haven't been. I like Disaster, yeah. Disaster's one of my favorites.
You still don't like Daylight.
I don't like how you perceive Daylight. I don't like the reasons why you like Daylight. That's why I don't like Daylight. I've served up a theory to Dom that he doesn't really like hip-hop. Dom likes a story, and that's what intrigues him to hip-hop. It's sort of like a girl who likes the Super Bowl when she finds out that Peyton Manning, might retire, and she likes a storyline behind it. She's not really interested in the fucking sport. He likes a storyline behind things, and he likes the weirdos. So he gravitates to Daylight because he's a fucking troll who's all smoke and mirrors. He's actually pretty decent, but he's mostly smoke and mirrors, and that's why Dom enjoys him.
I do like this new abstract wave of hip hop.
Did Disaster punch somebody else now?
Come on, bro.
He said he keeps.
You need to pay a kid to text you every time something happens in the rap world. One of these kids in the world who don't do anything except follow hypebeast.com. Would that be of use to you? Some kid, every time some shit happens, text you. Just very clearly, Disaster punched somebody. Drake just got his dick sucked in a bathroom at the club.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess you wouldn't need to know about who Drake's fucking. You don't really talk about that shit.
No.
You don't care about personal relationships. So, you gonna do a video on Chance the Rapper?
Jesus, reason.
Daylight trying to shit on stage is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Oh, God. Usually I listen to the plug room. I'm not doing it right now.
What are they playing there?
Let me, because we can't play it in tandem. That's the problem. What's that? Yeah. Caltry Chester, Coco.
I'm in love with the
Coco. What's going on, Nicholas Gapple? We should have got more drink, man. About to get a dry mouth, dude.
Got some liquor over there.
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. You're not supposed to see this. There you go. Is the idea that we listen to both at the same time, though? Yes, that's the idea.
Tell them what you're eating. Tell them what you're eating, son.
Some bullshit. Snickerdoodle. Complete cookie. It's vegan. No dairy, no eggs, no soy, no flavor, no goodness, no happiness, no life, no death, no body, no mind, no life, no death. No high fructose corn syrup. No cholesterol. No trans fat. No artificial sweeteners. No chance to live. I don't know.
You don't like it?
It's alright. I like it. Well, Snickerdoodle in general, I'm not a big fan.
You gotta heat it up. That's the thing.
Well, cinnamon. It's pretty good. What's the least amount of drinks that ever made you black out? 3. I'll tell you the story. It was speed. It was just this is when I was a novice. So I did a beer super fast and then 2 shots super fast. I mean, within 5 minutes. Not smart.
Uh-huh.
And that sent me spinning. I wasn't ready for that.
Did you throw up?
Oh, I was destroyed. Next day, I crawled to the toilet, threw up in that shit, and I slept in the bathroom cradling the toilet. Woke up, threw up all day. Man, we need some drink.
Water?
Yeah, you're right. I'll get some.
Or whiskey.
Some
of that Evan Williams. Get it in your system.
Evan
By the way,
Williams is good.
you guys It's good that you guys get to hear us like this because this is the non-performance side.
You're right. Yeah, we're not trying at all to.
This isn't double.
We're not being funny. Like this is serious.
Appreciate the differences between a podcast and two guys just sitting around. I mean, we might answer questions, but this isn't like.
Yeah.
This isn't trying to keep a pace going or anything. Who the fuck is Carter D? Kimu. There's a lot of there's like young dudes coming out every 2 seconds. I'm assuming this is a young rapper. Carter Deems. I have no clue who he is. Tell me about him. Tell me what song should I listen to?
Carter Deems. It sounds like a wrestler.
Carter Deems. Maybe he is a wrestler. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's a rapper. That's why he's asking. But I have no clue. Where's he from? Tell me about him.
Did any of you?
There's some asshole I have to learn about.
And you guys listen to the new Bad Bad Not Good album?
Bad, Not Good.
Bad,
Man, there's
Bad,
a really good. I don't know the name of the track. There's a really good Bad, Not Good album.
Dude,
I mean, not album.
Good instrumentals,
really
good. A remix, right, or something.
Yeah.
They're fucking good.
They remix this old song and they're like, hold on. Dom, quick question. I'm 22. I'm dating
Kill yourself.
a girl. Jab,
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
not
sorry.
dating any women, Jab. We know you're not.
You're dating a girl that's 18. First off, we don't believe you're dating a girl.
Yeah, it's a lie.
Should you date? Should you fuck or eject? Like what?
Should I have?
This is not a dilemma. This is not a question. It's legal for you to fuck, so there's no question. The only question is like, do you want to do it, and does she like you? Because knowing you probably have her tied up in your basement or some shit. So if I tell you to fuck, it's probably like a rape charge or some shit. Like, first, let her out of your basement, and then we'll talk about what you can do. Some Weezer played in the room.
Yeah, that's true. One of those humble brags and not questions. That's true. I mean, like,
Yeah.
So I'm 22. I'm smashing a rape 18-year-old.
Yeah. Dude, so this girl was sucking my dick and she was like stroking it with 2 hands and then one arm got tired. It's like, do you think I should tell her to keep using 2 or just 1?
Remember you always had that friend, right, in school who was like,
Yeah, I had sex the other day, guys. It actually was 2 girls. It was her and her sister, You always had that friend who just lied. Yeah. And it's like we're in 7th grade, you did not have sex. Like, I totally did, man. It was so great. It was sexual, you know what I mean?
Because I like girls, you know what I mean?
Because girls are nice, they feel good. What are you doing? You know what wouldn't be too crazy? I'm just saying.
But you're eating cookies already.
Yeah, I'm just saying. They have milk, dude. I'm trying to get that ice cream.
Guys,
ice cream.
There's an amazing in the East Coast people are familiar with, because you said there's one in DC, right?
Yeah.
In the East Coast people are familiar with this, but there's this great cookie establishment that first started off as a cookie delivery business. It's called Insomnia Cookies. Guys, these cookies are... The texture of these cookies they're always warm, they're chewy, Would
you say they're moist and warm?
I would say that they're moist and warm. They are, and they're brought to you by Kid Cudi.
I'm just gonna say this once, alright? The chick I hung out with today, I went on a date with, she told me that Kid Cudi changed her life. In that moment, I was like...
What did she say?
She said Kid Cudi changed her life. And...
Is that better?
Yeah, it is. It's like birthday cake cookie. In that moment, it was hard for me not to just laugh at her, because I just kept thinking moist and...
You changed her life?
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi changed her life.
And I was like, yo... Well...
So this says a lot about her, obviously.
She's moist and warm. Look, I just want the ice cream, man.
Moist and warm.
I just want the ice cream. You went into an open field and unbuttoned your shirt with your arms outstretched. We know what? I didn't laugh in front of her, but you know.
Loving my body. That was the same song. That was Adventures. Love my body. Wait, you don't like the cookie?
No,
Eat the fucking cookie. You don't like the cookie?
I'm eating it.
Who told you you could have my cookie?
Look to the cookie.
Okay, so this cat has to do something more interesting here. I mean, this is basically what she does all day. And why the fuck did you change your colors?
I like it. I'm gonna add something else. Do you guys have any other suggestions? I'm gonna make this one of those collage drawings. You like clipping?
Not into it. Nah,
Of
dog.
course
You
you're not.
love it, but you love that. You love these weird dweebs. these weird. I'm going to sound like Troy Ave. They're weirdos.
I like it. So what?
No.
I like these dweebs.
Sorry.
I listened to Little Uzi Vert freestyle today.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard? You would probably love. Have you ever heard Lewis Logic?
Who's that?
You would love Lewis Logic. Lewis Logic is basically like, let's see. Lewis Logic is like a black dude in the back of a bar with sandals and with Birkenstocks and cargo shorts. Like he's that sort of a rapper that really
Gambino?
appeals to. He's okay. He might be a little similar to what Asher Roth was.
I don't like that.
You weren't into Asher
I
Roth.
don't like that.
I think you would like Lewis Logic. I'm gonna put Damo on to some. Are any of you guys familiar with Lewis Logic out there?
No, just you. You just made him up.
He sort of looks. Sort of looked like The Weeknd.
If your girl fuck me, she gotta fuck my friend.
The Weeknd right now, wherever The Weeknd, I'll tell you what The Weeknd is doing. He's getting his dick sucked by that dime piece Bella Hadid, and he's just crying. And he's trying to hide his tears while he's getting his dick sucked because he's like, what does this all mean? Are you interested in Hamilton at all?
Hmm?
I'm tired of hearing about Hamilton, dude, and how great it is.
Isn't it like really expensive to go see it?
Oh yeah, like 300 in DC. It's like you get put in a lottery to go watch. You get put in a lottery to buy tickets to go to Hamilton. You know what Hamilton is? It's like I said this before. It's just like people being introduced to Eminem, the hip hop through Eminem. It's like middle America, like a bunch of white people who've never tried to listen to any sort of hip hop, and this is like they're like, oh, I love hip hop. I listened to Hamilton before.
Right.
What does Guantanamera mean?
No fucking clue. Why did I want that? I heard.
Lil Uzi verse in the cipher was my favorite.
I like Designer's verse, man.
What did he do again?
I don't know. I heard
He just kind of like vibed, right?
It had a real.
Anderson .Paak was a little messy.
I like the delivery of it. I felt it was original. I was into it.
What's your boy J. Cole been up to?
He's got his little Dreamville camp, man. He's been growing those artists, I guess. I don't really know anything of an album. He's got a pretty good guy in his camp called Kaz. I'm a fan of Kaz. I don't really like the other guys, but
Kaz sounds like a dude from Final Fantasy.
Cozz. If you guys aren't really into Dreamville, definitely listen to Kaz. First record you should definitely listen to is Dreams. Kaz Dreams. J. Cole is overrated. I do agree, guys. I feel he's overrated.
He has a song about jerking though, which is pretty funny. He has a song about the first time he jerked. The song lasts like 20 minutes.
Hey, this is the first time I jerked.
First time I jerked. It was about the first time he had sex. Remember that song?
Yeah.
That's the only song I remember by him, dude.
Really?
Because I'm a fucking perv. Yeah, it was so funny. He talks about skating too early.
I only think people feel he's overrated because there's such a better version of him.
Which is what?
Well, I won't even say version. There's just a better.
Say his name.
There's a better example of somebody who's a lot tighter in every single area. Song making
Which is
ability,
who
conceptually.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
It's a man that you fucking.
Hey, man, you go ahead and say his name right now, okay?
Stop
Let's
it.
settle this right now. Alright, man.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and clear the air.
But I truly believe that. It's like that's the reason why, you know?
This is great. You get to answer all the questions.
There aren't any questions.
Lupe stays getting underappreciated. Mr. Looney, I'm going to say something maybe a little controversial. I think Lupe is perfectly rated. I think Lupe is like what happens if like Immortal Technique is like, oh, I need to make music that sounds good. You know, that you can bob your head to and really enjoy. Because so Lupe is basically, he's in that realm of like guys who are saying shit that's like kind of way over your head.
Mm.
I don't know.
He went off the deep end in the last few years. Fun Summer Days. I've told you. I've talked about Charles Hamilton several times. Charles Hamilton is yet another example. Is if Dom was into hip hop back then, Dom would love Charles Hamilton. Charles Hamilton would still be. He would still be mentioned by Dom every now and then. He would make references to him because of the fact that Charles Hamilton was obsessed with Sonic. he loves it. He loves it. And then he would love the fact. What was that video? If maybe one of you guys remember, Mugga, maybe you remember if you like Hamilton. Did he get slapped by a girl on camera or something? There was some altercation with him and some fat chick on camera. I don't remember what it was. Oh, he got punched by her. Okay. Yes, yeah, I knew it was something like some goofy shit.
He got slapped and they added the rings. So it added rings.
That would be great. Oh, did they really do this?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
His rings came out.
Right, yep. Oh man, this is great. I don't know if any rings are gonna come out, but alright, we're gonna watch this video. Dumb first reaction. Oh, fuck.
Seriously. You know what? Since I saw Drake spit off his Blackberry, I feel like I could just. I was in love, but I'm in love. Jumped in so quick and went deep.
Come on, let's get to it. Okay, yeah, it's right there.
Ain't nothing like a Brooklyn girl, you feel me, son?
Yeah,
Hey,
Brooklyn.
you made your point. Now let me make up a more major point. Okay, call me irresponsible and immature, but you're beautiful. What the hell else would I hit it for?
She's not beautiful.
Now I can say that I
She's
hit it wrong,
pissed.
but that would mean that you would have to get in a bar, or I just not need to go there. That's no there's no squares in the circle, so why would you go? Oh yeah, you're here. Oh.
She fucking punched.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
You punched me though. I didn't mean to do that. And they play Brooklyn Girl and leave the video.
You punched me though. I didn't mean to do that.
You punch me though.
I guess she was a Brooklyn Girl. Dude, there was no reason for her to punch him. Why did she hit him?
I don't know. There's something about that just bugs me. Is that me laughing? Oh, fucking banshee.
Yes, it was.
But there's something about that that annoys you. It's like you just had to eat that punch, and you get like. I've never seen one of these. It's always oatmeal cream pie, and I'll eat oatmeal cream pies, and I'll eat. I'm doing a vlog about this cookie tomorrow. The whole thing about the cookie.
So good.
Don't think I won't do that shit. I'll do it. I'll do a whole vlog about that shit.
Fucking do it. What do you want me to say?
Don't dare me. I'll fucking do it. Motherfucker. Let me answer my texts. Yeah, Shine. Yeah, Slim.
Do you ever ask them a question? Do you ever?
No, why would I ever talk to them?
See, Dom doesn't care about you guys as much as I do. He doesn't care about you as much as Daddy cares about you. Let's figure out a question for them. What's an interesting question we can ask? Okay. So guys, let me know if you guys were rappers. What would be your names? Ready? Go. And give me the name of your first album as well.
My rap name is obviously Count Blackula. First album title, The November Society.
The November Society?
Oh yeah. Figure this shit out already, man. What about you?
Lil Quack.
No, he has his own album. Little Quack.
Big shit, nihilistic shit, Lord.
Stupid, man.
The fuck is November Society?
I don't know. It's just the name I came up with. Remember when Joe Budden got ethered by Lil B? You gonna let them say that about your boy?
Oh, my favorite.
Lil B ethered him. That's what they say in the streets.
Oh, Joe Budden. Yeah. I'm gonna do my my Young Thug impersonation.
That's Bill Cosby as Young Thug.
Oh, is it?
That's what you.
Put it together with the pudding pop.
Let's. Okay. All right.
Read the bill, spill it, better the pudding pop.
Okay. I don't know if you guys know. We had a Bill Cosby battle once, and it wasn't even close. Personally.
What do you mean? Like you beat me?
Oh my god.
No.
Dom always gets uneasy when I say that I whipped his ass at a battle.
This is bad. There's no way.
Crazy out there with the. I got the quaaludes that'll make you go rude, bitch. Open your legs like Moses parted the Red Sea.
Do you know how many people looked up to him growing up?
Yeah,
And he was just raping, dude.
I was just raping and nobody knew it.
Shit. All right, let me ask you a question.
Nobody.
There's a theory.
There's a necrophiliac?
No.
Oh,
There's
shit.
a theory that the
Really?
idea of going after Bill Cosby, like there's been an idea of going after a lot of famous black entertainers because
So
this is Dick
bullshit.
Gregory.
So, yeah.
You see what happened out there with them white folks, huh? Anyway, the theory is that these elites are trying to destroy the black family. And what is the best way to destroy the black family? Let's destroy America's #1 image of what a black father is, and let's attack the entertainment aspect. Let's go after Bill Cosby.
It's too late. Look, let's say that was their plan. Okay, so your plan is to frame someone like 20 years after their show was on the air and was getting millions of viewers. Why wouldn't they do it right in the middle of
Well, it's like Mean Mugger just said. That's what Dick Gregory says all the time. He was going to buy NBC. See them white folks out there, they didn't want to buy it. What, you fucking crazy? Nigga, don't laugh at me, nigga. Oh, you crazy? Yo, those Dick Gregory, you as an interviewer should love them. He fucking chastises the interviewer constantly.
Oh.
What the fuck did I just say? You didn't listen to me. I've been asking all these fucking questions and you. What are you, crazy? Every time. He always goes,
You ain't listening to me, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Nigga, you sitting here asking me questions, nigga, you bitch. Nigga, what I look like, a valet?
What do they look at that?
I'm gonna interview him. Well, when I started for the role, I just came from Oxford, where I came from the School of Theatre and Art. Dude, that conspiracy shit, that's like what they say about, Michael Jackson. It's like, right, because you can never imagine a world, right, where this dude who basically didn't have a childhood and was fucking weird as shit, touched kids, right? We can't just accept that. We have to think of some other crazy Illuminati shit where people are trying to destroy black men. Yeah, okay. And like that's the thing is like no one's saying that his music is any less good. He's just saying that he touched kids, which is pretty bad. But
You might have.
he did it, dude.
I want to answer 2 questions. I want to answer Joe Mama. We mentioned Dick Gregory. Look up Dick Gregory. He's an old black dude with a beard. And we got a question from, who was it? Somebody just asked a question about Lord Jamar.
Guantanamera.
What do we think about Lord Jamar? I'll tell you this about Lord Jamar. Lord Jamar is at least I think he has good intentions when he says the ignorant shit that he says. And I think it's because he's trying to protect what we've seen in the history of music and what we've seen, what happened to jazz, what happened to rock. It's all started by blacks and was sort of, whites influenced it too much and they sort of took it as their own. So maybe not with jazz so much, but definitely with rock music.
You know what I don't like, and this is
I had a fucking point, rap, bro. Let me finish. So I think Lord Jamar, for example, when he talks about somebody like Macklemore, when he talks about somebody white, he has such a fear that long after he's dead, the same thing is going to happen. That hip hop is just going to become just yet another white aperture. It's just going to turn into just another mirror for whites to convey their agenda and their white lifestyles, and we won't have anything. So I'll at least say that about Lord Jamar, is that he has good intentions. but it's definitely comes across. He hams it up a little bit, I think, for click purposes.
Without white audiences being into hip hop and influencing and putting money into it, it doesn't work, man. I mean,
yeah, but you're missing the point, though. You're missing the point. The point is that it's not about the money. It's about the art form. It's about the art form and basically the intellectual property of it all. It started, with blacks and Latinos. That's what it started with. So if there's too much of a, like he says, if there's too much of a gay agenda, if there's too much of a white man's agenda.
Oh, like Macklemore?
Yeah, exactly. That's the prime example that you could use because he was up in arms about him. I understand. For it to be commercialized, and that's the fear. The fear is that once it gets commercialized, whites take it to another level, and then they sort of turn it into. I was having a very interesting conversation the other day with Rap Critic of the Going Off podcast. Rap Critic, Nostalgia Critical, that friend of the podcast, and we were talking about how he hates Lil Dicky. He absolutely hates Lil Dicky because he thinks that Lil Dicky thinks that he brings something original to the table.
Yeah.
But he absolutely doesn't because he's just a white guy, just from the suburbs, just sharing his story. But what he hates about Lil Dicky is that Lil Dicky, for whatever reason, puts it across like it's something innovative and new.
He has to say that, though. You can't be a rapper and be like, I don't know, like, Kendrick's better than me. Like, fuck that, dude.
That's what Macklemore said.
I know, but it's annoying. That's why I'm like, you fucking beat him, dude. How about you fucking take your W? Why have you been working so hard just to fucking back down?
I robbed you, bro. I
was thinking of what you said about how you said you hate that rappers are so friendly now, and I was looking at the Lil Uzi Vert freestyle with Kodak Black in them, the cypher, and they're just hugging each other, like backing each other up with ad libs and stuff.
Dude,
Someone's playing a Joe Budden.
I don't like. I'm really beginning to get like obsessed with the idea that we're getting to the point where every culture gets to, and it's to the point where capitalism begins to be. It creeps its way into every conversation.
How so?
Because Lil Uzi Vert and Kodak Black hugging each other.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, man, it's good, man. They're making their music. Everybody can get this money. Everybody has their own lane. That's the thing.
Rogan says that.
Things like
it is true though. Everyone can get a slice of the pie.
But that is the talk of that's mediocrity. When you say things like everybody has their own lane, what people think that means is nobody has to step on anybody's toes. There's no scarcity. Everybody can get it. Yes.
But scarcity breeds. You're arguing that scarcity breeds that greedy fighting spirit.
Scarcity breeds skill. Scarcity breeds it. That's why you had so many people. People think that there is people think that there is a limited amount of good MCs out there because people just don't care about lyrics. No, it's because nobody's challenged anymore. No one has to step their game up. It's sort of like musical Darwinism, dude. It's like if there's no threat out there, if everybody's just putting their arms around each other, then who gives a shit? I'm just gonna fucking talk about turning up and that's it. I think they become better once they challenge each other. That's basically how I feel. You don't feel
there are a lot of rappers who still believe in lyricism. I'm saying there are a lot of rappers who still believe in lyricism.
Who still believe in lyricism?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, you can believe in lyricism, but you're just not lyrical. I mean, what good is that? That doesn't do anybody any good. Exactly, Mugga. Exactly. That's my problem.
No, Mugga.
Mugga said every criticism is followed by no hate, and that is capitalism. That is you in your head thinking, I want to do things with my life, So I don't want anybody talking negative about me, but so it's no hate, but this is my opinion. Listen, competition between rappers and rap fans being traditionally fucking judgmental and saying, you're dope, you suck, that's what got us to this point. And people always seem to think that, oh, now everybody can get this money, everybody's independent, merch.
But it's true though. You don't listen to Lil Uzi Vert. Like you don't listen. Like you won't buy a Kodak Black album. So why is it like? It is the Darwinism is still happening.
In what way?
Like the best guy. Oh, of course. Then again, that's not true. The best guys aren't necessarily.
Designer does challenge Future, Kimu. He does. He definitely does. Nigga, I'm you.
Come you. He mentioned an abortion. Wait, what?
It's not that. All right, Mr. Looney said that I'm New York. I don't think. I mean, maybe that's how you guys see it. That I'm so New York. It's that I just feel like it's happening right in front of us and nobody's noticing it. No one's noticing it, and slowly but surely, this is how a music genre dies. A music genre dies when we put something above it other than the music. When you put $1 over it and prosperity and opportunity and employment, when you put that over the actual art, that's when it's gonna die. You know? I think he's just mocking me right now. He's just being passive aggressive right now, but
what? I thought you were talking to the audience.
Well, I'm talking to you. Well.
Man, I don't know, dude.
My aunt Jalen.
We're not with the podcast. We're not doing a podcast now, so I don't have to say shit. Isn't that great?
Well, yeah. You're absolutely right.
It's awesome. I don't have to think of anything smart to say.
My answer to that would be, it starts with basically us.
Hey, Sage, what's going on, man?
It starts with us, and we have to stop always connecting opinion to ambition. We have to stop looking at ourselves whenever we open our mouths about music. Because it was never like that. It was always just, the music is the music. I am completely independent of it. You know what I'm saying? I've got nothing to do with this situation. Why should I say no hate, no hate? That goes without saying. Does that make sense? Are you not?
I'm fixated on this idea that you're saying it goes without saying. It doesn't.
It goes without saying. What do people think?
You think
ill will?
You think that.
Well, I think what?
You think that it doesn't. You're saying that it's implied that there's no hate, but there are a lot of people out there who it's like they will interpret any criticism as you hating them and not wanting them to get money.
That's just the way you said it and you rolled your head with the bed and not wanting them to get money, nigga. that's how they feel, dog. No, I understand what you mean. Well, because look, I understand that these people are small business owners. Joe Budden is a small business owner. Whether he's a small rapper, Drake is a small business owner. You know what I'm saying? He employs many people. So I get that. But people who actually think that opinion doesn't strengthen music, what the fuck do you think happens to football when football season starts? Football is every fucking Sunday, okay? It's talked about on ESPN for 4 or 5 days. Albums come out once. Artists will come out with an album once every 7, 6, 4 months. The conversation is what keeps the momentum going. You know what I'm saying? It's what keeps the momentum going. So that's always what's made people better. Public opinion has made people better. Reviewing has made people better. And people competing against each other has made them better.
Joe Budden hits Dominican women.
Did he hit Tahir? He might have.
Tahir is Dominican?
Yeah.
No wonder I hate that bitch.
Mean Mugger says, even when there is beef, it's not over records, it's over Twitter or under gunfire. Jab said you two should do a podcast, you think? Well, like I said, this isn't about. This is just me ranting for the past 10 minutes, and Dom doesn't have to fucking. He doesn't. He doesn't.
It's great. I don't have to say anything.
Because he doesn't like being real. He doesn't.
I don't.
Fucking talk to me.
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to
Wow,
be
you're mad.
here.
You're just mad. This talentless shitter is getting money for being a talentless shitter.
Oh, who said that?
Someone just basically. He's quoting a theoretical person.
Oh, I'm glad there is. Oh, okay.
It's not directed at you.
Future is 32 years old and raps about getting high off his ass for 14.
Let me say something about Future. And I was talking to D-Respect about this once. Don't get it twisted. This guy works harder than all of you. He probably works harder than me. Like, this dude is busting his ass.
Capitalism. You see? You see how capitalism comes into that? Somebody says an opinion about Future, and it's like, he works, man. He works.
I respect.
He's talking about his music. That's what I mean. It creeps its way into everything. It's like, he works. I admire him because I want to work like that. I want to work like that because I want to...
I'm not talking about his content then. Yeah, I'm
He's talking about his content.
And I'm not talking about
now,
content.
he said Future was lazy and he doesn't make enough music. You know...
All right, okay. You got me.
It's just creeped its way. I mean, it's just a natural thing that we do.
It is.
Because we all want to
think about it,
survive.
but that's how our society is. I mean,
that's why I got to the point where it got to. Because we see each other by coveting each other's...
You know what? I would argue... I'm going to fucking argue this with you then.
Okay.
Do you know how...
I'm going to fight to the death here.
Hip-hop was born... God damn it, you baited me into this. Hip-hop was born in America from black men who were the descendants of slaves, and they wanted the American dream. Like, and they actually got it. Like, Jay-Z, that's as American dream as it fucking gets.
Absolutely.
If we're talking about capitalism, we're talking about making money. So that is a relevant part of the conversation about how much they work. That is very relevant. Like, and these guys talk about the property they have all the time, and the money they get, and how much they prospered from when they were a kid to now. That's a big part of the conversation.
It's
not
big,
irrelevant.
and it's something that should be acknowledged, but it's not something that should be a reply when somebody says, I didn't like his album. Nigga, you know how hard that nigga worked? Who gives a fuck? I don't care.
So it shouldn't be a rebuttal to whether or not his music is good.
Yes. It
Okay.
shouldn't be a rebuttal. It
I'll
should
take
be
that.
like it just has
I
nothing.
feel like I'm pardon the interruption right now.
because this is the thing. I mean, I feel that you understand this concept. There's a concept of it was
Dom sounds like he's about to cry. Always.
Right, exactly. Dom cares about the story behind the music, not the music. He doesn't care about it.
Shut up.
And this is my point.
Shut up.
My point is that, yes, it's been created by people who were disenfranchised, but they created something, and now it's larger than them. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than your fucking buck.
Speak for yourself.
It's bigger. It's bigger than everybody. It's bigger than Jay-Z. It has a life of its own. And it is worth conversing about. It is worth being dissected. And if Jay-Z never existed, there would be somebody else in the spot. It's not personal. It's not, when people talk about his music, it's not Jay-Z. It's just a slot that Jay-Z has, but they love rap. They love rap, and it's bigger than he is. So that's why I don't give a fuck when people say, oh, no hate, no, you know what I'm saying, he's doing this. Of course he's doing his thing. Of course, who gives a shit? It's like it's like us talking shit on these mics, but it's like, oh, but big shout out to the MXL mics, because it's like, all right, we're talking on the microphones already. We acknowledge the fact that they've created a viable product. It's like, we know it's a viable product. Who gives a shit? All right, I'm done ranting. I'm not even gonna get to my point anymore. I'm just gonna stop. I don't want to bombard this. I've already hijacked this thing.
Yeah, pretty much. People are filing out. Nothing.
You just mad because he got more money than you. Well, what are you doing to my cat, dog?
This shit's awesome, dude.
I like those colors. You know, and I'm a fan of these little colors here.
I'm evolving every day, growing stronger, like Rocky.
Get up to 50 viewers here. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Invite your friends if they ain't doing shit. She has Garfield colors right now. This looks nothing like Gray.
Yeah, she's bummed out.
Gazorp Resort Field.
Alright, let's see. What else do we have here? I'm done being a maniac.
Yo, thank you, Sagehole. What if the food tastes delicious, but you find out that a little bit of jizz got on it? What are you talking about?
What?
I don't want to answer this.
Rap isn't enough to get as big as dudes like Jay-Z. You look at him, Kanye, 50, and a bunch of other dudes, and they franchise themselves, clothing brands, television, and other mediums. Hey, we got the 50.
Look at what I had to deal with.
Okay.
Don't read it aloud. What? No, different girl. Who's that? No, dude, it's like, yeah. Like, dude, like, what's that? Drinking and smoke. I be smoking and drink.
All right. What other questions do you guys have on side of rap? We've been talking about
and smoke. I be smoking.
Come on, I'm trying to interact with these guys.
Drinking and smoke.
This whole time you haven't said anything. Let me at least interact with these people. Any other stuff besides rap? We've been talking about rap this whole time, guys. Come on. Let's switch up.
Ask me about anime. So, do you respect we'll talk?
Yeah, right. You want to talk about anime? It's your thing. Go.
He's gonna fall asleep.
Sage said street art. I'll tell you guys a little something that's funny. After Misrespect and I stopped dating, Misrespect started like seeing some douchey street artists.
I will not say the name. You know I'm
not gonna say his name.
You know I want you so bad.
But this is pretty funny. So she started seeing the guy's a good artist. He's a dude that I've met before in the past. But she started seeing him, and he's such a douche that the art that he creates, he has a name and he attaches an ism at the end of like.
So it'll be like if it was Domism.
Yeah, Domism. Right. So he turns his art into a verb, into an ideal, whatever the fuck it is.
It's like Domism is about the fusion between art and digital media.
I'll tell you guys a little secret. I'll tell you a secret. Like, the thing about being a visual artist or a musician or whatever is like, you need people in your life. Like, what was that? What did he say?
Guantanamera-ism.
You need people in your life who will call you on your shit.
Yes.
My brother and Dear Spectre is like similar in the sense that they would not allow me to get away with like turning my name into some kind like, and it just wouldn't happen. And that's how you get people who do shit like put a red square on a canvas because no one challenges them. No one tells them that what they're doing is stupid.
Yeah.
So you do need people in your life to be like, yo, what you're doing is stupid, man. It's fucking dumb.
It's pretentious as fuck. Stop it, please.
I mean, I've done like borderline pretentious things before, but nothing so bad that like it's about like me saying it's the greatest thing, or like I'm trying to make a new kind of whatever. What happened to Beanie Siegel?
Why does Jap wants to know the last time we had him pretend? When
I don't answer his question.
When I made you Jap, that's when I did it.
I don't answer those questions, dude. You fucked up by addressing it. Where's Dom at? What are you talking about? Why would you ask that? Well, I'm in New York. I'm in Deer Speck's apartment. Favorite final boss? Great question. Let me think about this.
Bowser.
Go to hell.
I just said Bowser.
Bowser? There's so many better ones. You know what? I'll say maybe Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. Because he basically turns into a god. He turns into God. And he has this form where it's like his body becomes this pillar that's like 6 levels deep, where there's these different people coming out of his body, and you got to just keep fighting these layers of him, fighting up to the top. I mean, if we're talking about the best boss battles, I gotta reference some Japanese games because like they really some Metal Gear Solid fighting the boss at the end of Snake Eater, that was pretty memorable. Sephiroth, of course. Shadow of the Colossus. There's so many, man. But I'll go with Kefka from FF6. Favorite porn searches. I like just putting sex into Google and then jerking into whatever comes up. Just like diagrams of people's bodies. Dom, what video game character would you smash? This one right here. What video game character? The first one that came to mind is Bayonetta, but that's not real. That's not true. You know, what was the name of the black chick from Resident Evil 5? What was her name? Fuck. There's a better one than that.
How about Dextrose?
Who's that? It sounds like a sugar substitute.
It is. That's his name. Sucrose.
You made that up.
Dextrose.
Oompa Loompa asks, "Hey Dom, do the religious roots you grew up with still affect your life?" Absolutely. Because like,
big shout out to Jehovah.
I love you. We praise you, Jehovah. It affects me in like I still fight some of my conservative upbringing things. Like I still have it in me, and I noticed like anything having to do with protests or anything where people are chanting things repeatedly in public. Anything where people are chanting stuff in public, you know, talk about. It's pretty difficult for me to get on board with that shit. When people are protesting, like if we went to the Black Lives Matter shit right now and people are yelling, repeating things over and over again, I get really uncomfortable, and I don't trust that shit. I don't trust anything where people are saying the same shit over and over again in a group. I don't like that shit. It gets me really uncomfortable. But yeah, the point is, yeah, it does affect me. Most memorable nut you ever bust? All right. Well, They get that money though. Just live chatting. Wicked. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, right. I did stop drawing. Sheva Alomar. Look up Sheva. Sheva. D respect's about to come right now.
S-H?
Eva. I don't know. She's the first one I thought of. Sheva Alomar.
She's dead.
No, she's not. A-L. Hit images.
I'm into real women.
The question was video game women, dude.
I wasn't listening.
Sheva is sexy, dude. No, go back to Sheva. Scroll down. You don't like that?
She was real.
Dude, he's like so not interested in this fake woman.
No, sir.
You don't see it?
Of course, dude. She was. Why am I having this conversation? It's a drawing.
She's not a drawing, okay?
Yeah.
She's real. Okay? That's not real. Who am I voting for? Hillary, begrudgingly. What am I going to do if Trump wins? I'm going to stay in this fucking country and work my ass off. Do you guys ever have your religion or lack thereof be an issue with dating? What? Do you guys ever have your religion or... What does that mean? Do you guys ever have your religion or be an issue with dating?
I don't understand the question.
Yo, Mugga, rewrite that one. I'm not superstitious. Come on, rude boy. Come on, rude boy.
Like a woman not wanting to be with you because of your lack of... Oh, okay. Because of your lack of religion. I was in a relationship with a girl years ago, and we dated for about like 10 months. We never had sex because she was very religious. She was we were pretty good friends in high school. She decided to go out together, and after 10 months, she broke up with me. And I think part of the reason was because I wasn't religious. But here's the funny part: we never had sex. Next guy she got with, fucked her. And it was my choice not to fuck her.
Is that the end of the story?
It was my choice not to fuck her because I thought she was going to call me the next morning all depressed. You know, oh my God, you took something from me. And I wasn't into it.
Maybe it's for the best, man. You never know with these chicks.
10 months, no sex. Daddy's a patient man.
Okay, draw a little more. What am I gonna draw here? Whoa. Huh? Huh? I'm gonna keep adding stuff to this here doodle. Guantanamera. Did you see the movie Frank
No.
with Michael Fassbender? It's pretty weird.
Frank?
Frank. I don't know what it's too much. It's too long to explain. What do you think
No, I've
is-
never been on a cruise ship, Jetty.
Man, skip that shit, dude. You don't want to go on a boring ass cruise. I don't know, man.
The colors must be more muted.
Yo, Fun Days. You want to ask D Respect if he plays instruments. But your name is Fun Days. Ha! Fun Summer Days. Ow. You're a good boy. You a model citizen, like models on the runways. Don't speak to me in strange ways. Cause I'm like MF Doom. Kaboom. Me and Dom is in this room. And it ain't D Respect. I'm coming at your neck and I ain't talk about Wu-Tang. I fucked your ex. I gave her that little Wu-Tang. Your name is Summer Days. Well, nigga, I think you should change your name to Summer Gaze. Your mom was staring at me in the month of August and July. That's a summer gaze.
Okay.
Okay. Dom's looking at his phone. He's swiping left and right on the Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got distracted.
Whoever played that Danny Brown, bless your soul.
Ted Cruz versus Tom Cruise. One of my favorite videos on the internet will always be when Tom Cruise kills Oprah. It's just one of the greatest things you'll ever see. Guys, type in Tom Cruise kills Oprah on YouTube. And it's, let's see, the video has to be a few seconds long. They have the Star Wars music playing. Let's see, Tom Cruise kills Oprah. Now, what I like about this video is this is obviously, that time when Tom Cruise flipped his shit and he was in love with that new girlfriend of his. Yeah, and he started jumping on the couch like a maniac. But I like the fact that there was a point where Tom Cruise decided that he would take Oprah's life. Because when it starts, it's just like them laughing at the beginning, and then like Tom Cruise just grabs her wrist. So in between the beginning of the video and the end of that laugh, he decided that her life would end.
Let me see this.
32. You've never seen it?
No.
Oh, you love it. It's 30 seconds of heaven. That they give him a menacing laugh. Probably would have been a better idea if we looked it up on those.
This is like
That's
Star
it.
Wars.
Your life's over. That's it.
Tom Cruise kills Oprah extended version. That's the video.
This is great. I don't like the extended version. Give me the normal version any day. Probably a 16-second one.
Guys, I think we need to wrap this up at around 1. Because I'm mentally getting ready to just like, I'm checked out.
See, that's what I love. You see, that's what I love. You see how he's so casual on the couch?
Yeah.
Dead.
You stand up.
Dead. It's over. Right? Much better video. Straight to the point. There it comes. And it's over. Why he killed Oprah, we'll never know. So what are you tired?
I'm exhausted, dude.
You're staying up.
No.
Staying up, son.
I can take like a 30-minute nap. And I'll
No,
be
you're
up.
gonna fucking fall asleep.
I can't stay. I can nap and then try and get up again, but
You can't possibly get less sleep than me.
I am
way.
tired. I was on a bus for hours and didn't sleep, man.
Why don't you sleep on the bus? That's a perfect time to sleep.
It was tough. Whoever played Little B, well. Dude, this Little B song is just...
Fuck Kevin Durant.
I love that song.
What's happening with this cat, man?
Wow.
Are you still like? What are you doing?
Do you know what just happened?
Can I? You fell asleep.
I did, but I was drunk. No bullshit. I was drunk. Like me, just 30 seconds from now, 30 seconds ago, I was drawing. That's the look of a man who's listening to Little B and drawing without. Oh my god! I don't know what the fuck I was doing just now.
Just end the line drop.
It looks pretty good though. Looks pretty good.
I like the lavender.
The lavender. What the hell is that?
Lavender's a color, purple. You know what lavender is? What are you talking
That's purple. It's violet, right? Something.
It's like, yeah, it's sort of violetish.
Let's see what happens if I do this.
See, since it's getting so late, I would suggest to Dom that we go out and like go looking for whores. But Dom's not gonna want to.
You crazy man.
Out there looking for whores. Who is?
You cray, boy.
Who was?
Who is? If I got one, I'd probably just lay on the couch and like cuddle him and go to sleep.
Okay.
Like, girl, you trying to come back to my place and sleep? Something.
Fuck Kevin Durant.
Dude, the Lil B song they're playing right now is just... Oof.
Just like fuck Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah, he said the base god curse is lifted now that he's leaving Cleveland.
Yes,
How do you feel when people say Cam Newton celebrates too much? You don't think that's bullshit?
when people say that, it's because
He's a nigga.
yeah, it's because of that. There's a white player in the NBA, in the NFL. He plays for the New England Patriots. His name is Rob Gronkowski. If Rob Gronkowski if a black guy did half the things that he does on the football field and off the football field, people would hate on him so much.
What does he do?
Rob Gronkowski's like a big kid. He's like a big kid. He dances. He's goofy. But the thing is he's like the Hulk. You know, he's got to be at least like maybe 6'7". Guy's like just pure muscle, just like 250, like pure muscle.
Yeah.
And nobody gives him shit for anything. For him, it's just like, oh, he's just having fun out there. He's just a big kid. But when Cam Newton dabs, you know what it is? You know what I think it breaks down to? It breaks down to rhythm. When you're rhythmic with your celebration, you're arrogant. When you have no rhythm, you're just like a child out there.
If I'm just doing
Yeah, that's kind of... Rob Gronkowski would have sort of those... Don't get me wrong. I see Jetty says
You said rhythm, so like if you do a rhythmic dab,
if you do it rhythmic, you're arrogant. It almost looks too good, and you shouldn't be doing it.
So your celebration should look like some shit.
Yes, it should look like some shit. And when it does look like some shit, you're just a big kid out there having some fun. So I think that it's bullshit when people talk about Cam Newton, especially this. People aren't even aware of the fact that Cam Newton, in time for the Super Bowl, was scrutinized for the dabbing, but the media didn't. See, now I'm back to talk like fucking Dick Gregory. Media don't want to talk about the fact that Peyton. This is about what I'm about to say is true, by the way. The media doesn't want to talk about the fact that Peyton Manning in Tennessee, when he was in college, he had a sexual assault with a female. He sexually assaulted a female.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
you know what he
old,
did?
though. That's
This female was an athletic trainer. And she was dealing with something around his ankles. You want to know what he did? He took his penis out.
I cannot take you seriously right now with that voice.
He took his... apparently, the story was that she's an athletic trainer. She was dealing with his knees or something.
You taste so good.
And he took his junk out. Like, he just, like, left it out. His beef out. Was kind of just like, you know. Which is something I'd probably do.
Manning, he's a...
But that wasn't talked about, is my point.
That's because it was pre-social media, dude.
No, but I mean, it's coming to the light now, after the Super Bowl.
Oh.
It came to be now that he retired. But no one really talks about it. So.
Why?
For that reason. Because he's not a flashy, young, black quarterback. He's a traditional, jarhead quarterback. Peyton Manning is a leader. He always has been a leader. So it's more or less the purists. The purists are going after Cam. Six minutes to the end of the live draw.
6 minutes remaining, folks.
Dom and I have to have a competition of some sorts here. We got to have a competition. Guys, let us know what voice competition do you want us to do? Who do you want to see us imitate? Once and for all, we decided.
Let's imitate a dude who's asleep. Give me 8 hours to accomplish it.
Come on, give us a good one. Give us a good one. Come on. Little B competition. Nah. Imitate RZA. Dom could possibly do that. He doesn't even know RZA sounds like.
Liquid Swords. That was mine. Liquid Sword.
That was Jizz's album.
Liquid Sword.
MC Ride. George C.K. Hi, I'm AJ. Black Kodak. Morgan Freeman. Little Yachty. Morgan Freeman.
Well, I'll beat you in Lil Yachty. I've listened. Oh no, actually, I meant Uzi Vert. No, not Yachty.
Michael Blackson.
Oh, Motherfucker. I'm the African king of comedy. Motherfucker.
Oh, Bernie Sanders is no. Come on.
No, I won't. I will not contest him on that.
Yeah, it's not. My Bernie Sanders isn't even good. But yeah.
Alright.
You guys are coming up with some shitty fucking.
We're about to
fuck
end
all
this
of you.
live draw.
Fuck all of you.
We're ending the live draw. So go ahead and put the
assholes. Fuck all of you. Fuck the live draw. Imitate the Hodge twins. Oh, I can definitely imitate the Hodge twins.
You trying to build some muscle?
Hey man, what's up? Nah, I got the Hodge twins. Hold on. I love you too, Jalen. Fag. Hey man, you trying to build some muscle, man? That's good, man. That's real good. You came to the right channel, man. Fuck out the way!
Ow!
Sup, everybody? Getting all in them vagina. What I love about the Hodge twins is I love all kinds of games, busting all kinds of nuts in them vagina walls, man. Hey, man, you want a live draw? That's good, man. That's real good. You came to the right live draw. Can y'all tell the difference between them?
Hell no.
It's what is it? Kevin and Keith. I don't know who Keith and Kevin is. I don't know them by names, but I do know that there's one. Yeah, I think I can tell the difference. I don't watch any Hodge twin videos anymore. If it'll come up on my feed once in a while, I'll watch them, but not as much. I don't watch a lot of YouTube. Dom just put me on to Casey Neistat. Like, I think that guy is an absolute genius. He's tremendous. Huge. Imitate Bob Dole. I'm a good, honest man. Bob Dole.
I can't do him.
I don't know. But that's what he used to say. I'm a good, honest man, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I don't watch the Hodge twins. Are there any YouTubers that I watch? I mean, like I told you guys, I still watch Vegan Gains. I still hate watch him. I don't really watch anyone else. Everyone copies Casey drone footage. What is that?
Casey will do like he'll throw his drone up in the air and get footage.
Oh,
so
okay. Vegan Gains does that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he'll do that. He'll throw it up into the sky and.
Yeah, I mean, Casey's gonna imitate.
I mean, that's what it's for, right?
Yeah.
It's not something he fucking innovated, you know.
Maybe it's like the style.
Okay, before we go, couch chest. All right, come on, that's it. All right, I'll do it first. Hey everybody, it's me, Cal Chuchesta here, and I'm here with the Double D's podcast. Dom, you draw like you draw like underwear.
What?
Draws underwear?
Oh my god. Let me see if I can do a cat. I don't think I can do a cat.
Dom looks like he's in an ISIS video and he's about to get his head cut off. He just looks miserable. Why are you people watching this man suffer on camera? He's like, why are you guys still watching this guy? He's not doing anything. You guys are just sitting. I'm looking, guys. I have my computer right in front of me, and all I see is just like Dom. I see him moving here, but it's like somebody took the security footage and like looped it, and then murdered Dom already.
I'm dead.
Your face is not. Look at this. You don't move. Okay, you're talking there, dude. You just don't move. Oh my god. Why are you guys still here? There's 37 of you here. What are you doing?
36 of them are not paying attention. One of them is you.
Oh my god, I can't do this.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna put up this gray image on Instagram or something.
Guys, we have something very interesting coming for you in the next coming weeks, and we hope that you guys support us. And when we do mean support with a big S, if you understand what we mean.
Sex?
So if there are 37 of you here and you are giving us enough of your time, then we would appreciate it if you gave us something else, but we'll give you something in return as we always do. You should help the Double D's podcast out so very much.
Yeah. I'm exhausted. This has been the live draw. We do it every Friday night. As DRespect said, for those of you who listen to Double D's, there's probably a lot of you. We have some big shit coming up and ways for you to help us do this more often. Okay?
And it's not a Patreon campaign.
Which is coming soon for me, anyway. My Patreon page. Okay. You guys, enjoy your life. Have a good weekend. Wear condoms.
Wishful thinking. It's not even getting.
All right.